I'm liking the shorter verses and then going back and forth. I think it's working out a lot, and I think even your what's good, Jai? If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq, and you're not like the KRXOVR Media. I really want to check this one out. I've been hearing a lot of mixed feedback about it. Seeing this lineup was really interesting. I don't think I would have ever put any of these artists together at any point in time, but I'm also seeing that this one is a remix. I don't think I've ever heard the original, so I want to hear what this is gonna sound like. Also seeing the fact that Fumez is involved. I wouldn't doubt that there's really some levels involved in this song. These are some really big names, but I don't want to hold you out too much longer. Let's get it. Directed by Jamal Edwards. Okay, see, even Jamal Edwards is involved. Again, these are some.
The simple answer.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is Ed's song originally. Yeah. Okay, so it's originally his song. I have to listen to the original because I wouldn't doubt that the original isn't on this kind of beat.
Yo, friends having nightmares when I got my eyes. Can I put my left side? Can I put my right? Six-figure transfer when I come right. I spent the upstand just wanted to my life. Before the music, I had to put a shift in. Made Lambo, money from my kitchen. I was tapped then, rolling in my kitchen. That's why they want me just lock up in the system. But I've been seeing my life in my veins. But I've been seeing the nine with the babe.
Okay, I get it. I was just like, I'm listening to it and say I'm not seeing a correlation in terms of like what Ed was saying and now what Tion is saying, but I get it now. Like, he's reflecting back on his life prior to music and just like the way that he had certain habits beforehand. Okay, I get it. I think now this collaboration makes a bit more sense, and that's one of the things that can really separate artists from other artists, right? Just putting a bunch of people together is one thing, but being able to put them together in such a way that still makes sense, that takes skill. Kitchen. He references that CCTV footage pretty often. It's interesting. But heard the reference. I'm liking this beat. It's simple. It makes sense for the artists that are involved. I can hear it. I hear what they were going for.
I don't wanna go on a mad one, then say something I can't come back from. Front way, sideways, cow got back shots. Mr. Miyagi, wax off. I don't even smoke, she wanna back strap one. Messed up with my good girl and a sad one. Now I'm in a hotel room with a bad one strapped up. I don't wanna give mama grandson. These ladies moving crazy, wanna have babies by me lately. I've been keeping my head down, ain't been wildin', taking time out. Cause laid out, got nothing to hide about. Maybe I slipped up once on the night out. If she find out, why does she wild out? The sex feel better when you make up.
I guess that's how he's also relating back to the bad habits, I guess, in terms of like he said that I did slip up. Now I did kind of go back to my old ways in a way, I guess.
Ain't been wildin', taking time out. Cause laid out, got nothing to hide about. Maybe I slipped up once on the night out. If she find out, why does she wild out? The sex feel better when you make up. After you break up, all body language, don't wanna say much. We could go back to the AP and lay up or fuck in the back of the Bentley but take off. Come home late, she waits, she staying up. Body intact, no personal trainer. Breakfast and bed, don't cook me no bacon. I just want head when I wake up.
I got girl up in Chelsea, you know. But why everyone there when you blow? The first tryna get help with the roads. Me no know.
I got girl everywhere in the globe, but everyone disappears when I'm broke. If broke puts me and says that time I don't care. I'm putting my career on hold.
Bad night if we back at the pumpy. Bad side when me keep up the fuckery.
I'm gonna run it back real quick. Something I was about to say is that I think that normally it may make more sense to bring back in the hooks. I think that Ed could have come back right before they went into the back and forth, but I do think that the fact that they're keeping the verses relatively simple and also relatively short, it's allowing this one to go without having the hook in the middle. I think it's working out in its own way. I think that they all make sense kind of cohesively, even though again I wasn't really too sure about what to expect coming into this one. They all found a happy medium, so I'm happy to hear that.
But everyone disappears when I'm broke. If broke pulls me and says that time I don't care. I'm putting my career on.
Sometimes it's simplicity.
Bad night if we back at the pumpy. Bad side when me keep up the fuckery. If I bang him in the face, can't stop me. Bad time, but today I'm lucky. Yo, in a rave with a cage. Bad habits gonna end up in a cage. Banging anyone straight in the face.
She left me on red back then when I had no bread. Like sure you didn't trust the process. nonsense. Three of the guys locked down for walls. When I think about that, I get claustrophobic. Pure cocaine, no baking soda, a lot of ammonia. I don't condone it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And you're stuck in the hood, just hope.
I was looking them, sticking them, left as an artist. Till just fill up and empty the cartridge. Do it like Sheeran, them shoot up the rocket. Come on, pull up and cough.
When I fly out the end where I feel nostalgic.
Yeah, I'm liking the shorter verses and them going back and forth. I think it's working out a lot, and I think even having Ed's vocals in the background is also complementing it a little bit. I do kind of wish that maybe he came back in again in between the back and forth between Tion and C, but I guess it's working out. Maybe that would have been a small touch. Probably gonna end it with Ed Sheeran. Now I'm thinking about it, but I'm liking it. I do think that they have synergy. We're back a little bit.
When I fly out the end where I feel nostalgic, yeah, come back like yummy 8 pounded. Looking for clips just fully detached. I came from council housing.
In the talk, I really walk the walk, man. It's a masterclass, man. You can ask the chance. Reach a million on, you don't know the past, but
now whoever produces beat, they're on a mad one. They're on a mad one. I think the beat is the highlight of the song. The beat is definitely the highlight. This is an example. I could be wrong. I'm gonna make an assumption. This is definitely an example of what it's like when you have the producer in the space with you. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know if this is the original beat that Ed used to begin with, but this sounds like a beat where they all kind of sat together and put the whole sound together. Fume's thinking on the plugged in.
In the talk, I really walk the walk, man. It's a masterclass, man. You can ask the chance. Reach a million on, you don't know the past, but when it's really on, would you got to clout it off?
My face card good on the roads where I'm from, you can ask, I'm calm as long as my dog is. Always aim at the target market, look at the profit margin.
I got girl up in Chelsea.
I don't like that from C.
Everyone there when you blow. The first trying to get
Yeah, I didn't like the way he said profit margin. It kind of felt like he was just trying to force the verse to end. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna end it on this no matter what. But yeah.
Where I'm from, you can ask, I'm calm as long as my dog is. Always aim at the target market, look at the profit margin.
I got girl up in Chelsea, you know. But why everyone there when you blow? The first trying to get help with the roads. Me don't know.
I got girl everywhere in the globe, but everyone disappears when they're broke. If bro calls me and says that time I don't care, I'm putting my career on hold.
Fumez, the engineer.
You know, say whatever you want. This song is an example of why all of these individuals are at the top. It doesn't matter how you feel about them, it doesn't matter what you want to say about them, there's a reason why they're there. So on this channel we hold the vowels Emmys. We're getting straight into it. I'm giving this one just above an 8. This is one of those collaborations that I didn't know that we needed, but I'm happy we got it. It worked out. It made a lot of sense. They all really did their thing. I do think that everybody shined in their own ways. I think that Tion shined in the flows. Ed obviously shined with regards to his vocals. I think that Central C shined with regards to his overall delivery. I think there's something about the way that he delivered. It had the most confidence in there, but it was also something about the way that Tion was flowing. So I'm kind of like back and forth between them, but again, they all did something really special on this track. Now, before I actually jumped into doing this part of the video, I went and I listened to the original song, and this definitely sounds nothing like the original. So I hear the vision, I hear what they were trying to do, and honestly, it made a lot of sense. The beat worked out really well. I was trying to figure out who produced it towards the end, and I found out that it was co-produced by Fumez and C. So shout outs to y'all. Y'all did a really good job on the production here. It also just goes to show that you can do a commercial drill sound in a way that doesn't necessarily sound too forced or just too cringeworthy. I think that they all kind of stayed true in ways that it made sense within their particular lane on the song, but also didn't divert too far away from what people may expect from a commercial drill song in general, and also from what each of these artists would normally put out. The beat is definitely my favorite part of this track. It is a very good beat. I like those switch ups in there. I like the strings. I just like every little tidbit they threw in there in order to complement all of these artists. They all had something in this beat that felt like it was them. I feel like the bass lines really matched like a Tion kind of vibe. I feel like the strings and it's the more kind of melodic aspect really matched the Central C vibe. But I think that honestly Ed Sheeran can do damn near anything. He could find his way musically on any kind of track. So him throwing his vocals in there was definitely a really good touch. I do kind of wish that they brought back his hook at some point in the song. I do think this one felt more like Tion featuring Ed Sheeran and Central C, but nonetheless, I don't think it necessarily takes away too much from the song. I don't think that any of them really delivered anything super exceptional lyrically. I do kind of hear the inklings of them kind of referencing bad habits in their own way, so I get it, but at the same time, I don't think I really got anything that I haven't already gotten from them in other songs. That's something I kind of been noticing when it comes to collaborations lately. I'm not sure if maybe I'm reaching or not, but it kind of feels like when artists are collaborating and it's not just their song or like a song with somebody who they're already close with, they don't really come out swinging the way that they normally do. So I don't know, I'm not trying to say anything in particular, I just feel like they all could have did something a little bit more. And again, even with this being Ed Sheeran's song originally, it would have been dope to have him come through, maybe even having a little bit of a rap verse in there, 'cause I know he could rap. You feel me? I think that everybody was kind of holding their punches just a little bit, and the beat really carried the song. And while this is a very good song musically, I don't think I'm really gonna run to play this one back. There really isn't anything wrong about this song, but there isn't enough things right about it either. I don't know, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I do think that they did a really good job, but I do think that something is really missing. I don't know exactly what it is, so y'all let me know what you think was missing from this track. And as always, hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all, but until next time, peace.